drivers on the tone, less than 5. Nice and easy, easy. Ah! Easy. That was not easy. Myron out to lead. Mobley in second. Jason in third. Ryan back of the pack from the bump position up to fourth. Trouble for Tim. Brad gets by. The battle of the Rennericks for the back of the pack. It is Myron, Jeff, Jason into the infield. Ryan, a little tap. Going to let Brad close in on him. Brad with a fresh Jackie Woodard front end rebuild. Just the front end. We'll worry about the back end later.
7 minutes left.
Myron stepping out to a 1.8 second lead with that 12 flat. Fast lap. Graham with a 12.2 over Mobley's 12.4. So Graham faster, trying to chase down Mobley. Graham in the gray, Mobley in the blue and yellow, or blue and white. Myron down the straight. Oh, Graham taps. Going to let Ryan close in on him. Brad in the yellow with blue stripe, white nose. Car number 3 as Brad now just digging and closing up onto Ryan. So Myron, Jeff, Jason, closest battle. Ryan and Brad for 4th and 5th. 6/10 at the line last time, 2/10 that time.
6 minutes
Trouble
left.
for Myron, threw the sweeper into the straightaway. Gets it cleaned out. Brad up on the curbing, chasing down Ryan down the straight. Oh, Ryan puts it up on 2 wheels. Trouble for Graham at the 180. Gets it backwards. That's going to let Brad close in on him. So Brad moves up to 4th, Ryan down to 5th. Jason losing ground to Mobley. Jason now 3.8 back. Brad 1.7 behind Jason. Jeff through the crosstown. Myron down the straightaway. Jason in front of the driver's stand. Brad in front of the driver's stand. Ryan in front of the driver's stand. And Tim Smith out there in the Rennerec.
Five minutes left.
Myron out to a 3.4 second lead. Brad down the straightaway chasing Graham. Graham in that silver. Brad through the crosstown in the yellow. Ooh, Brad puts it up on 2 wheels. Myron coming up on Ryan to put him a lap down. Closest battle still Ryan and Brad as they are 1.8 seconds apart from each other. But Brad still only 1.9 behind Jason. Jason 4.4 behind Jeff as Jeff trying to check out. Fast laps is Myron's 12
4
flat.
minutes left.
Graham with a 12.2. Jeff with a 12.3. Brad and Ryan with 12.4s and Tim with a 12.8. Oh, Brad rolls it. Marshall in the middle. Ryan gets by. So Brad going to have to dig back and close back and on Ryan. Ryan now 5.3 behind Jason. Brad 3 seconds behind Ryan. All it took was one rollover for Ryan to get back up there. There was only a 2-second gap there. So Brad losing almost 5 seconds on that rollover. Still about just over 3 minutes to go, drivers.
3 minutes left.
Brad in chase mode now. Mobley in front of him. See if he can use that to his advantage. Mobley bouncing off the pipe. Myron still cranking 12.5s on a 39.804. A little trouble for Ryan there coming out of the spiral. Brad 2.4 back now. If he can stay with Mobley when Mobley goes to pass Ryan, maybe he can take that to his advantage. Brad tightens up on Mobley through the spiral. Trouble for Ryan coming into the spiral. Scrapes it through the sweeper down the straightaway. Goes wide into the infield. It's allowed Brad to close down to 1.8 seconds. So Brad pulling off a second and a half in 1 minute. He's got 2 minutes to go. Still likely he could pull that off. Still the closest battle on the track is everybody about 5 or 6 seconds apart from each other than Brad and Ryan. Ryan up on the curbing. Brad chasing Mobley. Let him drag him around. Ryan up on the curbing, hits the pit lane wall. Mobley, Ryan trouble onto the straightaway. That's going to put Brad just inches behind him. The battle now, 4th and 5th into the infield around the 180. Through the crosstown, Brad and Ryan fighting it out. Ryan up on the curbing again. Brad right there on his back bumper. Brad gives Ryan the infield. Ryan goes wide around the martini glass. Brad looking for a spot. Ryan a little tap. Brad inside. Ryan gives it to him as Brad takes over 4th.
1 minute left.
So Brad now 8 seconds behind Graham. Graham 8 seconds behind Mobley. Mobley 6 seconds behind Myron. But Ryan still in the mix there with less than a minute to go. Graham upside down.
45 seconds left.
Let's see how bad that hurts Graham, because that puts Brad in the mix here with Graham. Brad now from 8 seconds to 4 seconds behind Graham, but 30 seconds to go.
Left.
It'll take another one of those mistakes from Graham for Brad to close on him. Brad just going to have to worry about Ryan behind him at this point. Ryan in that green, Brad in the yellow. Myron down the straight, putting a lap on Tim.
15 seconds left.
Trouble for Ryan, goes wide coming out of the crosstown. Brad down the straightaway a little wide. Trying to stay off the pipe. Run it to the line.
$80 done. Brad Norris II done. Ryan Selk done. Myron Kinnard done. Tim Smith done.
That's a race.
Jason
Everybody
Graham
is done. Myron takes the win. Jeff Mobley brings it home in second. Jason Graham in third. Brad in fourth. Ryan